Nine be the man. So this wonderful evening, I welcome you all once again as we move. We are moving. We are moving. If you listen to Osofia sing that song, who was moving? Osofia was moving, moving. But this time is no longer Osofia that is moving. Now is who is moving. Simon is moving. And who is moving? Simon is moving. Moving. Osofia say, hey, ụzọ agba m ịtọ n'anya ka ebe m ga-eje nsi ebe a ka ọ si ebe a nsi ebe a ma m ebe a nsi ebe a hey, ka njebe ebe a kama m ga-anwụ anwụ ka m fuo m efuo. So who is going? The Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile is moving, is going. So this wonderful evening, like I promised, we are going to be listening to him direct. We know the stop, and we know go stop. No matter what an enemy do, all the wicked of the wicked people, if they go back to them, you understand that? Have you noticed that the wicked of the wicked don't they go back to them about on ndị buzi ụzọ ekpeta azụ? I don't know if you have experienced that before. The people where they fight you yesterday, today, don't they confess? And the day we never confess, don't worry, don't be in a hurry. They will confess. That is what I want you to understand. So, like I said this evening, we'll be listening to our Prime Minister as he go on to do that exposition where people they like make it do. But this is one of the video that when you watch, you go back and go watch them again. It go be like say you know watch and where you go back and watch again. I'm telling you the truth. We have to continue. We don't get any choice but to continue to fight. I know say you want make I put down. I just the waste more, make I see people join more. So that because this is a kind of video. Anyway, whoever come late should go back and start from the beginning. Yeah, this video is powerful. I'm telling you, it's a powerful video, a powerful tool. Now, in a time like this, we need this kind of video. In a time like this, we need this kind of video. Only as you are joining me, just try and hit the like button, please. Just try and hit the like button. I want you to understand that whatever is going on today, this video, he says something here about to be mainly about P2B. So I will want you to watch this video. I will want you to watch this video because everything he said in this video is about the erudite man that called himself P2B. I want you to see this video of P2B once again and understand what P2B did. P2B is praising the Nigerian army. He is praising the Nigerian army. For what now? For what they are doing in Biafra land. He said that they are doing marvelous work. He said they are doing awesome work. And I don't know the kind marvelous or awesome work where did they do for Biafra land. When we see them, they put something inside the water. When we see them, they put something for inside the underground. When we don't see them, they shoot, they do this one. But I want you to know that whatever it is, we go listen to P2B before we go to our Prime Minister. Bamba, you are welcome. Bamba, you are welcome.
As you go, thank you, sir.
Dewo, you're welcome.
Dewo.
Should I go on?
Okay, Mazi, give me the microphone. Thank you, Mazi. Fellow Biafrans, I appreciate you all. We want to watch our Prime Minister. So make we listen, make we allow the message sink in tonight. I say make I join my brother, make we do the needful. Airborne.
Airborne. So before we go to our Prime Minister, let's just listen to this man.
In the Southeast in particular, again, that is the same situation. As I thank the government for their effort, there's need to do more by all leaders to ensure that we tackle this menace.
What is menace? Biafra. The coming of Biafra is what this man is calling menace. To tackle this menace. Coming of Biafra to him and to Abaribe and the rest of them is menace. Today they have converged again in Enugu as they used to tell you they are looking for, they want to go and they tell government of Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu to them. We are not interested. If they know the way they waka enter there, go carry out, make them still waka release them for us. That's all we are asking for. So we continue to watch our Prime Minister this evening as we move. Airborne.
This part of the country, what used to be Eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old Eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army in the officer corps, and quite a lot of these were killed during the July pogrom. And I myself, I'm not an Igbo man, but I was to be killed also, and I just managed to escape. And a few of the officers escaped, but very many were killed. Those that were killed came from what was then Eastern Nigeria. For instance, Major Rock is not an Igbo man, but he was killed. He was killed in Kaduna. Major Kanam was killed in Lagos, and he is not an Igbo man. And several others like that. I'm trying to say that the people, the officers killed, came not just from one tribe, but from the Eastern Nigeria as it then was.
Yes.
And so there you are. It was lucky for those of us that escaped.
Yes. I september begynte nye store uroligheter I nord, som førte til at mellom 20 og 30 000 iboer ble massakrert. Mesteparten av de to...
Quite a large number came from this part of the country, what used to be Eastern Nigeria, and particularly many of the senior officers. Senior officers also came from other parts of the country, but from this side, because the people from here, from Biafra, that is the old Eastern Nigeria, are very go-ahead people, and a number of them had joined the army in the office.
Your name, you will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist, you opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said,
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, And some of you are keeping quiet. Keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do it.
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me. I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as a prophet. I said what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see the man, the small boy that they call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Dialogue now. Because I see a time, doors are knocked, calls are made. People who are heady are saying we have come down, but these people are not willing to dialogue again. Please, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an evil man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby. It's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible said, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please, every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of God, bombs and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of, I have bullet, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of people. Dialogue now. Because he's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out, and there is peace in the land.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Newspapers, you were listening to some idiots hired by zoo government to rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them gossiping about me. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu is a fraudster, he's a thief. And what did Nnamdi Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Bravo. Demolished him by your Tony Maya. Demolished your Coco and dumped him in the gutter and the sewage. Objectively, you're asking me for a map of Biafra, and when the map was there, Ojukwu fought with. You're asking me for my road map, so I will give you, you can give to Janjaweed. The idiots, they never planned to go to America. It was when I decided to go to the US for 30th of May last year. They also came up to say, oh, we are going to America as well. Anywhere I go to, if I hold a town hall meeting, they'll go and be gossiping, yapping at the back. Oh, now they cannot spoil the struggle. He's a thief. You ask them, what have you contributed to IPOB? No. Then what did he steal from you? I don't know if it's their plan of new Nigeria movement with Yoruba. Let's destroy Nnamdi Kanu. And as we have destroyed them, the glutinous was weaker. You are fighting for Biafra and you're building a mansion without sewage system. You don't know those houses will knock down in Biafra. We are going to knock down every building and we will rebuild everything. They convince all of them, even the pipeline security guard, Asian Creek, they are part of sign agreement. New Nigeria, let's move for New Nigeria. Me, you talk to me about New Nigeria. You're a madman. A child of Biafra, you're to discuss New Nigeria. Thunder will kill, destroy you and your lineage. These are the idiots. When the Fulanis are coming, they are coming here. The Gambari, they are coming. So when I was telling you before, you didn't know. So you did not know before. You were deaf and dumb. When I was telling you before that they are coming, you didn't know. They married that they were coming. Useless set of people. Sycophants. IPOB is consistency personified. We don't change. It doesn't matter what you do. You can write your garbage. You can yap and gossip from now till 2099. That is your business. We don't move an iota. Where we are is where we are. Our agenda is our agenda. We are not shaking. Not to the right, not to the left. Unshakable. Gossip from now till the kingdom come. Unshakable. Indestructible. This movement is indestructible. Not by man. They have not given birth to you to convince me to join New Nigeria movement. A bunch of criminals and bastards everywhere. I am a child of heaven. I'm a child of heaven. I don't engage in all this nonsense. Biafra is my mission. My parents died as soon as Elohim said it is there. Look at it, I've given it to you people. And he told them. Then I move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno. Simon demolished your coco. And Simon is doing a good job, by the way. And I want him to stay on it. Not when I praise you, it goes into your brain. You start misbehaving after 2 weeks. We give you IPOB treatment. I want you to remain on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. Well, we have a lot of mad people, then you'll understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. Every blessed.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the program today, 21st to 22nd of October 2022. And we are here again this evening very late to share the gospel of Biafra with you, as today is the 135 days to go. 135 days to go. I welcome you, everyone. We are going to have a very special program tonight. And of course, as we continue to create awareness for Biafra exit from Nigeria in 2023, I would want to make a very special announcement, and of course, clarification to some of the things that are happening on social media today. I want to inform you that the Zoo terrorist army have started not just destruction of properties and killings of Biafran people, not just invading villages, but they have started to burn trucks that are coming into Biafra land. The Nigeria terrorist army have started the arson, what they are known for: burning trucks, burning properties, killing people in the village, and a lot of atrocities they have been committing. This is some of the reason we have always said we are going to give them a chase in Biafra land. And believe me, Biafran people are doing that. And you know, this Boko Haram that has been recruited into Nigeria army, and they are coming to fighting us and killing us in disgust of wearing Nigeria army uniform, will all regret coming to fight in Biafra land. And believe me, they are regretting it already. And that is the reason today we wake up this morning to see the sad news of what they did in Anambra State. Nigeria Fulani Army, they now invade market, road, and they are burning trucks. I want you all to listen to this video.
Immigration will collect money to facilitate your passport issuance process despite paying the required statutory fee. At the end, passport booklet no day, and you think it's only in the police that you have about carry. The NDLEA guy collects money from drug dealers to help escort their drugs, while the civil defense man employed to protect pipeline is the one holding the light for the man vandalizing the pipeline and protecting the people illegally refining crude. And you think it's only about carry. It is plenty. People imported bad premium motor spirit fuel into the country, and same passed through ports, clearance and validation, destroy people's cars without compensation. Yet, no heads will roll. And you say the full NNPC, no be Abakari. They deceive yourself. The service chiefs allegedly buries money meant to buy arms in septic tank behind his house, while his men are dying in battle for lack of arms and ammunition. Tell me, between him and Abakari, who was pass? A lawyer collects money from a client to file a frivolous matter just to delay the course of justice, even when he knows the truth. How is that different from the Kiari's case?
A governor consistently creating security to justify his collection of security vote is actually what breeds the Kyari syndrome, free cash. A politician and his cronies amongst us over-invoice contract sum, and in some cases, we either still do a shoddy job or not execute the job at all after collecting full contract money. And today, that same politician will be blaming Abba Kyari. A lecturer sleeps with female students and collects money from the male students in exchange for mark and still goes on strike over non-payment of salaries will be shamelessly pointing accusing fingers at Abba Kyari today. A civil or public servant who is collecting kickback for doing the job he's paid to do is not different from Abba Kyari. Make I tell you if you don't know now. Our religious leaders, they sell God to their followers while collecting tithe, offering, first fruits, and all in the midst of hunger for their personal benefit. Tell me if that one no worse past Kyari. Remove the log in your eyes. You are a youth suffering the ineptitude and misgovernance of our politicians, and yet still collect peanuts to help them rig election. Now, they carry this country so. How about the relatives who collect his deceased brother's property, hiding under some repugnant customs while leaving the widow and children to suffer? Definitely, that is worse than selling drugs. Your pikin know they work and know they do business, but comes home with expensive gift items and even feeds you and the entire family, buys you gifts. Are you not encouraging and nurturing the Kyari in him or her? The list is endless. Just add your own and you'll be spot on. We all join hands to destroy this country. I will therefore advocate that until we collectively decide to remove the greed inherent in us and decide to imbibe good over evil, deceit, fraud, cheat, lies, and propaganda, irrespective of our position, political affiliation, tongue, or tribe, we can blame Abba Kyari today, and by tomorrow, the next day, the system will throw another Kyari in our faces.
Nigeria, on a daily basis, witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria.
To open an investigation specifically into the wide-scale and systematic killing of the civilian population, and most notably targeting the indigenous people of Biafra.
Clear that now we've put the Biafran issue on the radar screen of the government, of the Biden administration, of Congress.
Ongoing and wide-scale systematic killing of the civilian population, and again, specifically targeting the IPOB.
Of weapons being used against Biafrans, but affirmatively supporting an effort to have a independence referendum organized and conducted by the United Nations, as we've done in South Sudan.
They formally open an investigation and look into what we are identifying as a genocide that's being committed by the Nigerian government and extremist Fulanis against the indigenous people of Biafra.
There's been nothing in experience since 1960 to suggest there simply is not a way, given the history of division between the Fulani and the Biafrans, to think that they can coexist under a single sovereign roof.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to make a very important clarification this evening, because you've just listened to the video I played, and for those that will not understand what we are doing, the squad you see some of these people sharing today, they are also part of autopilot. And I want to make that announcement this evening because, like I have always said, the less you look, the more you see. We don't, in our own dictionary and adage, we do not have the more you look, the less you see. What we have is the less you look, the more you see. It is deeper than you can ever imagine.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, how is your brother? How is your brother? Gentlemen, gentlemen, how is your brother? Japan's and all of us of freedom. This is ESN Live Sport. In this month of October 2022, after the Nigerian Apicos have discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, we demand that he must be released. Now, to avoid their consequences,
You know, normally we do not show ESN in our program. And we have never shown ESN except on a very special and different circumstances. So a lot of reactions has been on the social media today and a lot of misconceptions and all that. I want to make this announcement tonight that this group and this particular squad you see they're sharing, we are all the same. And I want to make it clear that the IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not cultism. For those who may have a different view and opinion, I want to inform Biafrans today that, like we normally say, what you don't know is bigger than you. Some of them are already sharing videos and pictures because that is what they know how to do. All the thing they know how to do is to share videos and pictures. Any little thing they share, anything that gets to their hand, they share it as they struggle to convince Biafrans that they have something to do or they are relevant. Inasmuch as this image is already on social media, we must remain resolute and going. There is no need for any misguided statement against the appearances of the squad that both the criminals in IPOB, expelled criminals, have shared. The squad you see today that these people are sharing are also part of us. And I want to let you know today, there are many, 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 many more that nobody has ever seen. There are many, 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 many that nobody has ever seen. And like I've always said, when we go into alliances, we make public the one we want. The ESN is very intact under one command. The ESN is very intact under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So when you see this thing, when you get to these criminals that have been expelled, they will always be the one to first share images and videos. And because of the misinformation and reactions of Biafrans on social media, I want to make this clarification this evening, that every images you see this today, they are all part of us and they are ESN, different squad of the Eastern Security Network. So I want every Biafran to now, having made this clarification, to now focus on what we are doing. It doesn't matter. The question is not who give pictures. All of you, we don't share pictures of the ESN. And of course, you know that many people in the struggle have access one way or the other. And they get pictures and they share it. Most of these pictures are not secret pictures. But because it is not my nature to share pictures or share videos of our Eastern Security Network, sharing picture of ESN is not a problem. It is not any problem. There is no problem in sharing the pictures. But when some of these pictures come up and they begin to bring mixed reactions from Biafrans, it becomes very imperative that we come publicly to clarify it. And like I said, what you should be focusing on now is that Biafra is coming. Biafra is coming. ESN, we are all one, united. And if you see all these pictures on social media, you don't need to delve into castigation, especially if you are one of the autopilot media, autopilot me or warrior. Always wait, because there are some certain things that you will not know. And some of you do not know that we have made and taken a very big stride and steps, making sure that every ESN, both those you like and those you don't like, are now coming under one command, as they have always been and have used to be. So forget who is sharing it. Forget who first of all posted the picture. Forget who posted the video. Forget where you see it in the first place. Always wait and follow as the things unfold. Some of you know that in the course of the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the criminals, they tried everything to destroy the Eastern Security Network. They tried everything to destroy the struggle. We stood our ground and made sure that ESN continued to be funded and the ESN continued to stay strong. Along the line, a lot of atrocities were committed by the criminal in Kuwait. And his counterpart, Edozier, in quest to destroy the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and of course, especially the Eastern Security Network that has been protecting and defending our land against terrorist Fulanis. And when somebody says, Simon, did you have your own ESN? Simon do not have his own ESN. Simon don't have ESN. ESN is always ESN. And ESN is always under the highest command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the ESN is an independent sector of the Biafra liberation. ESN is completely independent. And what we have done is to make sure that we continue to fund Eastern Security Network and give the Eastern Security Network what they needed to stand strong and defeat the temptation that the Nigeria terrorist government brought after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In days to come, the underground, our own is that when we do underground, you will come to announce it to you. We are not doing underground and you are not seeing it. And you are not seeing the effect and the result. Different squad of ESN, those that you have seen and those that you have not seen, when the time comes, you are going to see them. ESN is intact, and the autopiloted IPOB will continue to pilot the affair of the Eastern Security Network until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. This clarification is going to be as brief as you have had it. The ESN command and the entire ESN, the IPOB autopilot will continue to fund Eastern Security Network until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. Both the one you see today, both the one you have not seen, both the ones you will never see. So those of you who may have wrongly commented on some of the videos and pictures because you see wrong people posting it, just like they have done in the past. This is not the first time they are posting images. You all could remember that the time there was 1 year anniversary or 2 years anniversary, it was still these same criminals that first of all posted the picture and the video. Does that change anything? The answer is no. You also saw the way after they posted the video, that was the beginning of the paradigm shift. So this is not the first time they are quick to post video. And like you all know, we don't buy the idea of sharing videos and pictures. So if you have commented wrongly You just go and delete every comment or post you have done against them. And if you go to Twitter, I have made a comment about that, to disregard the pictures. It is always like that. And we are going to continue this evening. I want you people to understand the reason we are living in Nigeria is not about the marginalization of Biafra people or the marginalization of Ndibo. The reason we are living in Nigeria is because we deserve to be alive. The reason we are living in Nigeria is because the Fulani believe that Nigeria is their property, and we do not believe so. The reason we are going to leave Nigeria is because it is, and we have the right to develop according to our culture and value. Today, when the people who wants to be president of Nigeria are campaigning, this is what you will hear.
Professor Ambo, 35. And I have traversed the whole of this country. I know the whole of this country. I have built bridges across this country. I think what the average northerner needs is somebody who is from the north and who also understands other parts of Nigeria and who has been able to build bridges across the rest of the country. This is what the northerner needs. He doesn't need a Yoruba candidate or an Igbo candidate. This is what the northerner needs. So I believe I stand before you as a pan-Nigerian of northern origin. Thank you very much.
Now, what do you make out of this particular speech by those who claim to be running for the president of Nigeria? They told you, you do not need a Yoruba man, you do not need an Igbo man as a candidate, that the Northerners, what they need is a Northerner. This has been the problem of Nigeria from the beginning. What has been the problem of Nigeria is exactly what you are hearing now. When you see the picture of the man in the background, you see the picture of the man in the background, the picture of this man. This man was the man who told you that the northernization of northern Nigeria. This is the man, the picture here that they are celebrating is to show you, according to these people, they told you that Biafrans, Ondibo, killed him, assassinated him. Some of these people you see today, the anger and bitterness can never depart from them. Ask yourself, why do they have his picture at the background? Do you understand? Ask yourself this question. Why do they have the picture of this man in the background? I think I need to bring a better image where you are going to see very well the link and the images at the background. Do you all understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that the picture in this particular place shows, what is the name again? Is it Ahmedu Bello? Is it Ahmadu Bello? Right? Is that Ahmedu Bello? The picture shows Ahmedu Bello. Now ask yourself, why did they put Ahmedu Bello, as an icon upon all the Northerners, upon all the people in the North, upon all the great men that Northerners has produced? Do you know why they put Ahmadu Bello picture there? It's because they claim that Igbos assassinated him. They claim that Igbos killed him. And for that reason, they can never ever forget. So in order to make the hatred against Biafrans to be very strong, do you know what they did? They put the picture there. So that every Northerner that is coming to that place will first of all understand the message. He is not there because he's a scientist. He is not the greatest man from northern Nigeria. But they put his picture there. It is to show you that, you see, the image is deeper than you can ever believe. That is why they put the image there. But do you know why? But do you know what your P2B is doing? This is P2B.
Atiku is my leader, my boss, and a senior brother. If he invites me for anything, I'll attend. Aspiring does not say I should not keep my relationship that is very cordial and everything. I'm aspiring. But remember, I always say, Atiku is a unifier. He believes in Nigeria. He's a good man.
Now, did you understand that? Why P2B is campaigning against himself? Because we know he is never, he is never, we know he's not ready, he's not actually coming for even these presidents, even these people supporting him is a surprise to P2B. They put the picture of Ahmedu Bello. This picture alone is sending signal to P2B. But what did the P2B do in return? Telling Atiku is my boss. Yet, some idiot are still following P2B. Instead of following us to end it easier next year. Usman Danfodio is a man, a terrorist, who killed Northerners and took over part of northern Nigeria. But the man you saw in this picture is not Usman Danfodio. He is Ahmedu Bello. The Northerner believe that Igbos killed Ahmedu Bello. And millions of Igbos has been killed by northern Nigeria. Are we supposed, why is Obi not showing the London boy, not showing the picture of the Biafrans that were massacred in the north from 1945? Why is Obi not making picture of all the Igbos, even if it is their small hand? Let us see how many millions can contain in one big banner and put it in every place he is doing campaign. for other Nigerians to also have some kind of sympathy that, oh, this Obi is coming from a tribe called Igbo, and these Igbo people have been killed in millions in Nigeria, including prominent Igbos. But you know, they are not thinking like that because they are all slaves to this same Fulani who is now reminding Nigerians and the northern Nigeria that Igbos killed Ahmedu Bello. It has been always what they claim. I want you people to understand what I'm saying. Yet, you are yet to get sense. Now, I want all of you to watch this.
Atiku is my leader.
Onye rụkwana ngwaahịa mmadụ. Onye rụkwana ngwaahịa mmadụ. Don't take what is not yours.
I hope you have seen exactly what the Nigerian military have done. You know, sabotaging those coming, trailers and trucks coming to the southeast. I want you to
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons we have decided that we never allow them in our land, just like we previously ordered.
This is another one they destroyed last night. This is the damages is much. Nobody lost his life, but they destroy a lot of property here. A lot of property is owned us. A lot of property were destroyed. A lot of property. Oh, my God.
That is exactly what the Nigeria and their
We continue
agents.
from here. This is another one.
Nigeria and their agents are doing in our land. We are showing it to you, bringing it to you as they come.
Thank God they're even alive for her. Hey! Nke a na nke ahụ gbara side ebe shop nke a is more than 10. Ha gbara side ebe shop. Hey, my God is good with Jesus. Hey, my God is good with why and them my baby. Hey, ụmụazụ ji iwe ha ji iwe nke akwụkwọ ahụhụ ihe akwụkwọ ahụhụ oshi oge a nọ na-agba n'abalị echekwa gbụọ ndị oshi Hey! Ụlọ ọga nsogbu dị trela niile bụ ngwaahịa na-anabata East. Trela niile bụ ngwaahịa na-anabata East agbara n'ọkụ. Onye nwekwana ngwaahịa mmadụ? Onye nwekwana ngwaahịa mmadụ? Don't take what is not yours.
This one, the one opposite to Kwamo, opposite to Ulelu DKJ, Demba, opposite to Kwamo, I think this is the last one from this side. Oh, okay. Yeah, container mother, container mother, the whole thing is.
I want you all to just watch and watch and watch to understand what these people have done.
Nobody is inside it. This is happening live. I'm over. I will get the pillows. Motaka, even not can even want to say. This is the second one. The second one. You can't need to ever get the motor Burabu. The motor Burabu. Everywhere. Amoka was under fire. To and fro. Oh, when they decided that Amoka was under fire. To and fro.
Now, you have just watched that, Okay? Now, you see, this is what is going on, and of course, it is not going to stop Biafra from coming in 2023. But there is something I want to show you people today, okay? There is something I want to show you. You know, this place where P2B, where Atiku was talking about Nigeria, Igbo, Yoruba, and what have you. P2B was there. You understand? P2B was there. I want you all to listen to this.
We Northerners always think about Nigeria more than other parts of the country. This is simply because we are multi-ethnic and multi-religious. There is no any other ethnic group in the South Yoruba. There is no any other ethnic group in the South other than Igbo. So that's why they identify themselves as Igbo nation, Yoruba nation, whatever nation they call themselves. But in the North, what are you got? You can only identify yourself as multi-ethnic and multi-religious.
Are you people listening to that? This is a man that the London boy called a unifier. Okay? It is in the same place where Ahmedu Bello picture was displayed as evidence of hatred against Ndibo, against Biafra people, because they claim Biafra or Igbo killed Ahmedu Bello. I want you people to understand that we think deep. P2B was in this place where this man was making this speech. And I want to show you how they treated P2B. Let's show you how they treated P2B. I want to show you how they treated P2B.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Excellency.
Listening to how they treated P2B, you're about to watch the senior brother to P2B running mate, Baba Hakim Ahmed. Let us go there.
Excellency, if you become president of Nigeria, you will be the first democratically elected Igbo person.
P2B, if you become the first president of Nigeria, you will become the first elected Igbo president.
The North has voted for non-Northerners before.
The North have voted for non-Northerners before.
We voted for Abiola from the South. We voted twice for Obasanjo. We voted for nothing. So voting for a non-Northerner is not a big issue for us.
Okay.
So we'll be perfectly honest with you. The biggest fear for the North is that your success as president will be the price to be paid for peace and security from the Southeast.
Do you hear that? The biggest fear of the North is that for you to be voted as a president will be the biggest price the North will have to pay for the peace in the Southeast. I want you people to understand that as this man was making this speech, he knows the reason why they have Ahmedu Bello picture very boldly on the wall. But Peter Obi don't know because he's a very stupid man. Peter Obi entering that hall did not know the reason why they have the picture of Ahmedu Bello boldly on that particular wall. So they are now spitting directly to his face and he is laughing as a stupid man he is. Of course, as I'm saying it now, when because once a criminal is a criminal, once you make up your mind to be a criminal, there is nothing anybody is going to talk for you to listen to. They say it's Tafawa Balewa. Which one is Tafawa Balewa? We want to know. I ask question. Whose picture is on the wall? For us to so how did Ahmedu Bello die also? I don't know. Can somebody correct us so that we are not wrong? Is it Tafawa Balewa or is it Ahmedu Bello? We want to know. Ahmedu Bello was the one who said he has chased away every person that is not a Northerner, and they are now doing what they called Northernization. That was Ahmedu Bello, and it was because of his anti-other ethnic group led to his death. So is Ahmedu Bello right? So that we will not come here. Somebody is coming here, all these distractors. Somebody is coming here to say Tafawa Balewa. So I am still right in the history because I know Nigeria very well. It is Ahmedu Bello. Ahmedu Bello was the one who started the campaign of Northernization, to northernize the Nigerian army, to northernize everything. Now, so having that distraction, let us continue. Please, our warriors on the comment section, people have to always be very, very quick to respond to all these distractors coming to give us a wrong quotation here.
That is the impression we get. That unless you become president, there will be no peace southeast or parts of Nigeria. That is an impression that is unfortunate. I know you. My younger brother,
he said he knows him. His younger brother is the running mate, and he is sitting there pressing phone while sitting under the picture of Ahmedu Bello, which was pasted there as a protest against him. The reason why they put the picture of Ahmedu Bello there, put something, a teacher of whatever is nonsense. It is because of what P2B represent.
But this is the law. Please kindly stand up and tell the North. Tell the North, assure us that your ambition, your culture, your credibility has nothing to do with the demands that unless you have an Igbo president, there will be no peace in Nigeria.
Are you hearing that? They are giving him condition. The condition is that P2B should come, stand up to tell them that, to convince the North that him coming to be a president is not because Ndi Igbo is demanding to be president. I hope you people are following. Already, Fulani is already conditioning people that his president is not because demanded that there should be president of Nigeria. So they are already controlling him. Okay? And here now, he is going to tell them that his presidency has nothing to do with being an Igbo man. We need to refresh. So, welcome back about that. Sorry about that. They are already giving P2B vision to come to assure the North that this your presidency has nothing to do with Igbo demanding to be part of Nigeria. So already, they are already controlling him. And I want to inform you people today that what you just saw this man do here is a confirmation that your one Nigeria, especially those elders that have always claimed that P2B is going to do this and do that. Have you seen it? If you are not going to learn from this, know that you can never learn again. You can never learn again. And I want you people to watch. And of course, the Mumu, the London boy, will stand up and spew nonsense. I want you to watch.
And two, that those people are not about to educate, but they know. Please kindly stand up and tell the North.
Lord Michael, thank you very much.
Tell the North, assure us that your ambition, your candidature, your credibility has nothing to do with the demands that unless you have an Igbo president, there's no peace in Nigeria.
I want you also to pay attention to the thing this man is saying. This man is saying, assure the North, unless you become a president, Igbos, we will never have peace in Nigeria. So the man is not saying, assure Nigerians that you are going to be a good president to Nigerians. No. The man did not say, assure Nigerians that you are going to be a good president. They claim they are the only people that love Nigeria. Atiku said in the first place that only the Northerners love Nigeria. Now they are saying, assure the North. They are not saying assure Nigerians. And this thing they are doing now is the oath and every juju they have given to Obi in case if any mistake, which is never going to happen. It is always assure the North, not assure Nigerians, not assure Yoruba or assure anybody. It is always assure the North. I want you people to understand the dangerous diversity of Nigeria, which we, the new generation of Biafra, have noticed, and we have the solution. And the solution is to stand up and fight these evil people next year and get our freedom once and for all. It is not going to be like before. In 1967, when Ojukwu and Biafra people were fighting, a lot of people didn't know that it is going to be like this today. A lot of people did not see today coming. I am telling you, in 1967, Yorubas, Obasanjo, all of them did not see today coming. You think if they see that today is going to be like this, they're going to fight against Biafra? The answer is no. During the 1967 Biafra War, Gowon and Danjuma, they did not see today. They did not know that their people would pay the biggest price. They did not know that Fulani will overrun them. They did not know that their middle belt will be a field of killing. If they knew, they would never fight against Biafra. But so today, everybody have come to know. Yoruba people, they even went as far as setting up a security outfit called Amoteko against Fulani killers. And they are not finding it very easy. Every other region, tribe in Nigeria, they are ready to go. They are only afraid who is going to take this lead. And we are volunteering ourselves to take the lead next year, Biafra people. So I want you to understand that when these people are doing campaign of your one Nigeria, they focus, the emphasis is on northern Nigeria. North Nigeria is not. That has been the problem. And with people with this kind of ideology and mentality, you can never be part of the country with them and progress. I want you also to watch. Listen to my teaching and forget about me.
And two, that those people, that your ambition, your candidature, your credibility has nothing to do with the demands that unless you have an Igbo president, there will be no peace in Nigeria. And two, that those people who associate with you, the ambition of Igbo people for the presidency, have a right to do that. But you are going to be a Nigerian president. And when you become a Nigerian president, everybody in this country will identify with you. Please stand up and assure the North that this is the case. Or give us assurances that will make us feel safe and secure under your leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very question. For this question, after the last question, cause the Lord. Let me make it obvious and very, very quickly. One, I have never, and I say it anywhere, please do not vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. I am wrong.
Are you hearing it? Let us go back again. Did he say, do not vote for me because I am an Igbo man?
Only this election, do not vote for me because I'm an Igbo man.
Do not vote for me because I am an Igbo man. He is already denying Igbo man because this is indirect denial of an Igbo man. While Atiku was there in the same event, sitting very close to Peter Obi, in the same event, Atiku was telling the North the reason they should vote him because he is a Northerner. Atiku was telling the North that North need a Northerner, not a Igbo man, not a Yoruba man. Obi is now denying his own origin. Obi is denying his own ethnic group. That do not vote me because I'm an Igbo man. So in Obi's own campaign, Obi will think he is playing politics. But this is a very dangerous one because Obi have just stood there, deny his own Igbo man, Igbo-ness, because of inferiority complex, because Fulani is controlling him. While Atiku was very bold to tell how he felt in his mind, that Northerners don't need Igbo, Obi is denying Igbo. I want you people to see the difference. Atiku was talking boldly. Obi cannot even come to Biafra land and speak in the manner Atiku spoke in that place. Obi is there. They have already started controlling him. They say, come and tell us that your own presidency is not about Igbo presidency. And he really came to say, don't vote me because I am an Igbo man. I want you people to know. And this is a man that some of the ignorant people are beating drum for, telling you Obi will do this and do that. Who is Obi going to use? Who is going to advise Obi? How is Obi going to do all those nonsense? He cannot do it. And we have seen it coming. So I want you people to watch. Ordinary Baba Ahmed compel Obi to deny Igbo. Listen.
I have never, and I say it anywhere, please do not vote for me because I'm an Igbo man.
Are you hearing? Now they are clapping. You see, do you know the dangerous? Do you know the dangerous precedents that these people are setting? This is the way they destroyed our people. This is the way they destroyed our image. Cynthia Nnaji, I would want to become a member. How do I go about it? Send me a link to register. I don't even know how this member thing is working. I think somebody else can advise you. If you look at those if you look at the, I don't know, if you look, I don't know how it works, but you can find out if you know how to be a member of the channel. I don't know. Honestly, this is a lot of people have asked me this. I really don't know. I thank you very much for super chat, Cynthia Nanje. I think if you I don't know whether there is a link to it, but let me see if there is okay. I think you are going to see join. If you open the channel, Cynthia, if you open this channel, you are going to see join. Join. You know, I don't know whether there is a link for that. Let me check. There is no link for that. I don't think there's a link for. If there's a link for that, I'm going to check for it later on. But if you just click on if you just open the page, you're going to see join and just join. I don't know how it works, but anyway. So, as I was saying, if you look at Obi have been compelled to deny Igbo. And this is the problem. This is the way Fulani have created problem against Igbos for a very long time. And it started from the beginning. They will and remove that one, give you that one and remove. And gradually, you see where they put Igbo today in Nigeria. And Obi in this modern age cannot be bold and say, what is the Nigeria president for if I cannot stand bold and talk on behalf of my own ethnic group? Every other person is doing the same thing. Atiku did the same thing. Tinubu did the same thing. Why can't Tinubu say it is the turn of Yoruba? Tinubu is campaigning and say it is the turn of Yoruba. Atiku is campaigning and say it is Hausa people, Northerner must vote Northerner. It is the turn of Northerner. But only P2B is campaigning and telling you, do not call me Igbo, distancing himself from Ndi Igbo. And meanwhile, Ohaneze is pumping and drumming support. Ohaneze that they will chase away from Aso Rock, if not that Biafra is coming next year. Ohaneze is beating drum for Atiku. And Ohaneze is Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. They are supporting somebody who cannot be bold enough to identify as an Igbo man. Do you understand the point? What kind of stupid people is this? That is why they are not representing us. Both Ohaneze, both the governors, and all of them, they don't represent us. And I'm telling you, after this, we stop election, Nigeria from conducting election in Biafra land, you people are going to see that they really are not representing us. I am telling you. So their gara-gara will be from this year till February. I am telling you, the gara-gara of all these Ohaneze Ndimbu and governor, all of them will be between now and February. That is the end. Once we stop Nigeria from conducting election, we will keep them where they belong. I am telling you. How can they not? They will not even ordinary. Let P2B even use this opportunity to show Igbo dignity. Because he knows he's not going to win. And he knows election is not going to take place. So let it be an avenue for Igbo dignity for P2B to represent what Igbo people represent. P2B is there denying Igbo just because they are promising him president. I want you people to watch.
And I say it anywhere. Please do not vote for me because I'm an Igbo man.
Are you all hearing it?
I am running this election for the office of the President of Nigeria as a Nigerian who happens to be an Igbo man. I'm not knowing where I'm coming from. I'm running as a Nigerian. And I will live and defend the Constitution of Nigeria. I will govern with the Constitution of Nigeria. I will be just. I will be fair. And I will relate cordially with every part of Nigeria. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presidency.
Are you hearing it? Those who are fearing, or who are afraid of me becoming the president will be the most beneficiary of my presidency. Osetigo, Obiatago onwe. What Obi just told you here is that when Baba Ahmed say, we, the Northerners, are afraid of Igbo man becoming the president, Obi is now telling you that those people that are afraid will benefit most in my presidency. Can you connect the dot? Baba Ahmed told you here that North is afraid. And if the greatest mistake the North will do is to support Igbo man to become a president, Pete will be picking up phone after they commanded him to come and pick up phone and say, those who are afraid of me will be the most beneficiary of my presidency. The same thing Jonathan did. Are you going to say that the North was not the most beneficiary, or the Fulani was not the beneficiary of Jonathan? Even when Jonathan appointed Minister of Finance, Governor of Central Bank, everything from the South, yet there is nothing to show for it. I hope you are following. Baba Ahmed told you that North is afraid. Peter Obi is saying, those who are afraid of me will benefit the most in my government. So automatically, Peter Obi is already telling you, dividing Nigeria in the campaign. Peter Obi is already telling you, I am a slave to northern Nigeria, to Fulani, and for that reason, they are going to benefit more because they're the one who are afraid. Or are you saying that Igbos are the one afraid? Or Yoruba is the one is afraid of Jonathan, or afraid of Peter Obi? No. Baba Ahmed is saying, and he is now responding directly to Baba Ahmed, that you people that are afraid of me, you are going to benefit the most. Is that the kind of country you want? Where the president will come and promise? It is, what is the difference between Peter Obi? You will benefit more than Buhari 97 to 5%. Is there any different? There is different. Akbaye to Lion, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. London boy is butterfly in a deceptive bed clothing. How can he win? He will soon be out of the race before the year runs out. Of course, he will. He will be out. But I just want you people to understand that Peter Obi is already dividing Nigeria, just like every other president have divided Nigeria, and everything always go to the north. Buhari came, he said he is going to run the government 97 to 5%, as if that was not, as if that was a joke. It really happened. It was not just 93 to 7, 97 to 5, according to his own calculation. Peter Obi have come now to say, those who are afraid of me becoming a president will benefit more. Already giving them bigger of the national cake without being a president yet. You see, the job of analysts is to analyze the present and predict the future. Why analyst is very important in life, in any government, is to be able to bring everything that is happening now together, analyze it, and predict the future. And sometimes, most time, not just for time, every good analyst will analyze issues, and when he come to a final conclusion, it does not matter what you do, the result will always be that, the conclusion of that analyst. I am telling you today, if not that Biafra is coming next year and Peter Obi become a president, Igbo people will suffer. Igbo people will suffer. In fact, Peter Obi will be worst president ever. He said, those of you that is afraid will benefit most. So he has shared the national cake, 97-3, or maybe 99-1. Who knows? But let us listen.
And I will live and defend the Constitution of Nigeria. I will govern with the Constitution of Nigeria. I will be just. I will be fair. And I will relate cordially with every part of Nigeria. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presence. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presence. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the beneficiary of my presence. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presence. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presence.
Now let us go back to Ahmed to hear when he mentioned about the fearing, Nigeria fearing.
Thank you much. Thank you very much, Excellency. Excellency, if you become president of Nigeria, if you become president of Nigeria, you will be the first democratically elected able person. The North has voted for non-Northerners before. We voted for non-Northerners. We voted for Abiola from the South. We voted twice for Obasanjo. We voted for Jonathan. So voting for a non-Northerner is not a big issue for us. I will be perfectly honest with you. The biggest fear for the North is that your success as president will be the price to be paid for peace and security from the Southeast.
Did you hear that? The biggest fear of the North. The biggest fear of the North. The biggest fear of the North
is that your success. We'll be perfectly honest with you. The biggest fear for the North is that your success as president, honest with you, the biggest fear for the North is that your success as president will be the price to be paid for peace and security from the Southeast. Honest with you, the biggest fear for the North is that your success as president will be the price to be paid for peace and security from the Southeast.
Now, Obi now responded. Let us go to see where Obi responded. The biggest fear.
Actually, fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presence. I will be fair, and I will relate cordially with every part of Nigeria. Those who are actually fearing about me today, I can tell you, will be the greatest beneficiary of my presence.
Are you hearing it? I just proved to you today that Nigeria can never ever work. Fulani have hijacked everything. And this new generation, of which I am very proud of, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading, all you should do now is to support the disintegration, support Biafra exit next year. We are going to do it by force. It is no longer preaching of this and that. We are ready and we are going to do it by force. So why can't you support us? How long will you continue to be in a country like this, where you are going to become a president only to favor a particular region because they have one thing or another against you, because they use terrorism to threaten and condition you, because they use threat to condition you, because some of them are corrupt. And when you are corrupt, you come out to be a president, you must go and get verified by them. Chooks Onyebule, thank you very much for a super chat. Amaichi Jonas, thank you very much for joining our membership. We appreciate you guys for supporting this channel. So I want you people to meditate on this. How long will you live in a country like that?
What they need is to trust me. You voted everybody, which you said, but you have not voted me, Peter. If I may say I'm from that side, that is the change you will see. I'm here for a new Nigeria. I'm not here for. I want Nigerians to believe in Nigeria.
Are you hearing? He is here for a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria where the people that are afraid of him will benefit more. That is the new Nigeria Obi is preaching. Obi is preaching a new Nigeria where the northerner who are afraid of him will benefit more. Obi is coming with a new Nigeria that he is going to displease himself and please the north. Obi is coming for a new Nigeria, that Nigerians are not equal, that the regions and ethnic group in Nigeria are not equal, irrespective of who is fearing him and who is not fearing him. Obi is looking for a new Nigeria that will recognize and favor those who fear him than those who did not fear him. I hope you understand. You see, it is even going to be worse than what he said at the end of the day. We know them. We know how they roll. So I want this video to go viral. Cut it. Obi will be the worst thing. The only luck you have as a Biafran today is that you have us who will stop them in 2023, and we are going to get our freedom. Let me tell you, there is nothing that is going to happen in this life for election to take place in Biafra land. I am telling you, nothing. Except Biafra people decide that they will have to be slave, which I believe they are not. And they are not going to decide that because they have already embraced, 99% of Biafrans have already embraced the exit. So it is not something that is going to happen. There is nothing in this life that will make Nigeria to conduct election in Biafra land. Never. But you have just heard it. They are talking about new Nigeria. New Nigeria that will favor those who fear, who are afraid of him as an Igbo man, than Igbo people. The new Nigeria that P2B will say, I am not an Igbo man. Don't come to my office. Igbo people don't come. I want to prove that I'm in a real Nigeria. I don't want to see Igbo people. A new Nigeria that P2B will not appoint any Igbo man because he said, I want you people to understand what is going on. He said, don't vote me because I'm an Igbo man. So you will not come and appoint and take appointment because you are an Igbo man in government of P2B as a president of Nigeria. He will employ all the Fulanis, knowing well how they cage them. So our no election is a no-go area. I want everybody who think that he has brain or she have brain to meditate over this night exposition and know where you belong, whether you are at the right place or at the wrong place. On this note, I say may God bless all of you. We're going to end the broadcast and we'll continue again tomorrow. May God bless Mazinam Dikano. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless on the Igbo. May God bless all our Umuada. May God bless all our media men, our media team. May God bless those who are supporting us. May God bless all our alliances. May God bless all of you for standing firm. May God bless you and continue to bless you. And see you tomorrow. Remember to be very, very security conscious where you are, wherever you are in Biafra land. Good night.
I think Simon Ekpa does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre, so to speak, in this propagation. I think he's doing a very good job, and may he continue and let the demon not go into him. He should remain focused, applied, and disciplined. You know, our problem is lack of application and discipline. Once you're disciplined and you apply yourself dutifully and diligently, the end result is always assured, is victory.
I have just done another exposition of movie video front and back on P2B and his scam election running for president of Nigeria.